Welcome to Faith Journey, where timeless knowledge meets modern insights. Together, let's dive deep into the profound truths that shape our existence, bringing us closer to Allah's guidance and mercy. Have you ever stopped to wonder whether certain objects within your home might be secretly inviting harm? Could these unnoticed possessions be acting as a barrier, blocking Allah's blessings and making your household susceptible to Shaytan's influence? Many of us may unknowingly be keeping items that compromise our spiritual well-being, weakening our connection to Allah and allowing negativity to thrive. Today, we will uncover 6 dangerous objects that could be disrupting your faith and diminishing divine blessings. We'll explore why it is essential to remove them from our homes, ensuring a pure and spiritually uplifting environment. As Allah states in the Qur'an, "Indeed, magic came from the devils and they disbelieved by teaching people magic." Surah Al-Baqarah 2-102. Additionally, we will delve into the miraculous benefits of Sujud, the act of prostration, both from an Islamic and scientific perspective. This incredible act of worship is not only a gateway to spiritual elevation, but also has profound effects on our physical and mental well-being. What you discover today may transform the way you see your daily surroundings and your acts of worship forever. 6 satanic objects that block blessings. 1. The Prophet Muhammad forewarned. "Among my followers there will be people who will consider illegal sexual intercourse, the wearing of silk for men, the drinking of alcoholic drinks, and the use of musical instruments as lawful." Sahih Al-Bukhari 5590. Music, movies, television shows, and digital content that glorify sin, whether it be lewdness, profanity, or rebellion against faith, gradually desensitize the heart, diverting attention away from Allah's remembrance. These forms of entertainment create an environment that welcomes Shaytan, making it harder to maintain a pure and focused heart. By eliminating such content from our lives, we purify our surroundings, making space for peace, mindfulness, and an increased connection with Allah. 2. Haram items in the home. Allah has explicitly warned against intoxicants, gambling, and all forms of idolatry. "O you who have believed, indeed intoxicants, gambling, sacrificing on stone altars to other than Allah, and divining arrows are but defilement from the work of Satan, so avoid it that you may be successful." Surah Al-Ma'idah 5-90. Even if we don't actively engage with these items, merely having them in our possession can have negative consequences. Whether it's bottles of alcohol stored away, gambling paraphernalia, or symbols tied to shirk, these objects disrupt the spiritual sanctity of a home. Their presence invites darkness and weakens our faith, opening doors for Shaytan's whispers. By purging our homes of such impurities, we create an atmosphere that is conducive to spiritual growth, allowing Allah's blessings to flow freely into our lives. 3. Pictures or idols of living beings. Visual depictions of humans and animals in the form of statues, paintings, or photographs have long been a debated subject in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad explicitly stated, "The angels do not enter a house in which there are images." Sahih Al-Bukhari 3226. The presence of such objects not only diverts us from Allah, but also prevents divine blessings from entering our homes. More dangerously, these images can become sources of veneration, leading some people down the path of shirk, associating partners with Allah. By eliminating these objects, we are not only safeguarding ourselves from potential spiritual harm, but also reinforcing our reliance on Allah alone. 4. Objects associated with superstition or black magic. Islam teaches that our faith and reliance should be placed solely in Allah's power and decree. Any items such as amulets, talismans, charms, or symbols meant to bring luck or protection outside of Allah's guidance is dangerous. The Prophet Muhammad sternly warned, "Whoever wears an amulet has committed shirk." Ahmad 17440. These objects often have origins rooted in sorcery or pagan practices and can be direct invitations for jinn and demonic forces to take hold in a household. Removing them strengthens our tawheed, belief in the oneness of Allah, and renews our trust in Allah as the ultimate protector. 5. neglecting Islamic practices in the home. A house devoid of prayer, Quran recitation, and acts of worship becomes spiritually barren. The Prophet Muhammad cautioned, "Do not turn your houses into graves." Indeed, Shaytan runs away from the house in which Surah Al-Baqarah is recited. Sahih Muslim 780. A spiritually empty home becomes an open playground for Shaytan. By filling our spaces with acts of worship, such as regular salah, dhikr, and Quran recitation, we establish a fortress of faith that keeps negativity and evil at bay. 6. Items that encourage pride or vanity. Material possessions, if not kept in check, can lead to arrogance and excessive pride. Allah reminds us, "And do not walk upon the earth exultantly. Indeed, you will never tear the earth apart, and you will never reach the mountains in height." Surah Al-Baqarah 1737. Our homes should reflect humility and gratitude rather than excess and self-indulgence. Following the Prophet Muhammad's example of simplicity allows us to remain grounded, appreciative, and focused on our faith. The miraculous benefits of Sujud, prostration. Sujud is far more than a mere act of bowing. It is a spiritual gift and a miracle of creation. The Prophet Muhammad beautifully said, "The nearest a servant comes to his Lord is when he is in prostration." Sahih Muslim 482. But did you know that science has also revealed astonishing health benefits of sujud? Enhances brain function, increases blood flow to the brain, improving memory, concentration, and cognitive abilities. Strengthens the heart, regulates blood pressure, improves circulation, and strengthens heart muscles. Alleviates back pain and enhances flexibility. Sujud stretches the spine, reducing tension and promoting posture health. Improves respiratory health, helps open up the lungs and improves breathing patterns. Reduces stress and anxiety. Activates the brain's relaxation centers, promoting inner peace and spiritual fulfillment. One extraordinary case is that of Dr. Fidelma O'Leary, a neuroscientist who embraced Islam after studying the effects of sujud. Her findings confirmed that prostration optimizes brain function and mental clarity, proving the profound harmony between divine wisdom and modern science. Final reflections. Dear viewers of Ummah Faith Journey, the 6 harmful objects we discussed today and the immense blessings of sujud remind us of Allah's infinite wisdom. By removing spiritually dangerous influences from our homes and embracing sujud as both an act of submission and a physical remedy, we invite peace, protection, and divine blessings into our lives. May Allah grant us the ability to purify our hearts, shield our homes from Shaytan's traps, and fill our lives with His endless mercy. Ameen. If you found value in this message, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more timeless insights, and until next time, keep seeking wisdom. A home aligned with faith. Steps to spiritual purity. Now that we have uncovered the 6 satanic objects that can obstruct Allah's blessings, let's take actionable steps to purify our homes and cultivate an environment filled with divine mercy and tranquility. A home that is built upon faith, remembrance of Allah, and righteous deeds becomes a sanctuary, a place of peace, protection, and spiritual growth. Here's how we can make our homes a fortress of faith and shield them from negative influences. 1. Regular Quran recitation and dhikr. A home in which the Quran is regularly recited is filled with light and blessings. The Quran is not just a book of guidance. It is a shield against evil, a source of healing, and a means of spiritual purification. Indeed, this Quran guides to that which is most suitable and gives good tidings to the believers, who do righteous deeds that they will have a great reward. Surah Al-Baqarah 17-9 Action Steps. Make it a habit to recite and listen to the Quran daily in your home. Play Surah Al-Baqarah frequently, as the Prophet Muhammad said. Shaytan flees from a house where Surah Al-Baqarah is recited. Sahih Muslim 780. Engage in daily dhikr, remembrance of Allah, saying phrases like Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, and La ilaha illa Allah to fill your home with divine blessings. 2. Establishing Salah as a family routine. Prayer, Salah is the most fundamental connection between a believer and Allah. A household where prayer is established becomes a beacon of spiritual energy, one that repels darkness and invites peace and tranquility. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Command your children to pray when they are 7 years old." Abu Dawood 495. Action steps. Designate a prayer area in your home to serve as a reminder and encouragement for all family members. Pray together as a family, as Jama'ah, congregational prayer, increases blessings in the home. Make Fajr prayer a priority. Waking up early for Salah strengthens discipline, spiritual awareness, and divine protection. 3. Purifying the home from harmful media and influences. We live in an era where entertainment and social media are constantly shaping our thoughts and values. Many forms of modern entertainment promote sin, normalize immoral behavior, and desensitize the heart. And do not obey the one whose heart we have made heedless of our remembrance, and who follows his desire, and whose affair is ever in neglect. Surah Al-Kahf 18:28. Action steps. Filter out harmful TV shows, music, and content that distract from Islamic values. Encourage beneficial knowledge by replacing harmful entertainment with Islamic lectures, Qur'an recitations, and educational content. Ensure that the books, magazines, and images in your home align with Islamic teachings and moral values. 4. Guarding against the influence of Shaytan. Shaytan constantly seeks ways to infiltrate our lives, and one of the easiest ways is through our homes. The more we engage in heedlessness and sin, the more access he has to our hearts. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Shaytan ties 3 knots at the back of your head when you sleep, and he whispers, 'You have a long night ahead, so sleep.' If you wake up and remember Allah, 1 knot is undone. If you perform wudu, the 2nd is undone. If you pray, the 3rd is undone, leaving you refreshed and energetic." Sahih Al-Baqarah 1142, Sahih Muslim 776. Action steps. Before sleeping, recite Ayat al-Kursi, Surah Al-Baqarah 2-255, as it protects against Shaytan throughout the night. Say Bismillah when entering your home and eating, as Shaytan is forbidden from partaking in what is done in Allah's name. Perform regular ruqya, spiritual cleansing, by reciting Surah Al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas, and Surah Al-Ikhlas before sleeping. 5. Practicing modesty and simplicity in home decor. Our homes reflect our values and spiritual priorities. Islam encourages us to adopt simplicity, avoiding excessive materialism and vanity. The Prophet Muhammad led a life of humility, and his home was free from extravagance. Instead, it was filled with remembrance of Allah and acts of worship. Verily, the most beloved places to Allah are the mosques, and the most disliked places are the marketplaces. Sahih Muslim 671. Action steps. Avoid extravagant decorations, excessive luxury, or material possessions that fuel pride. Keep your home organized, clean, and filled with elements that promote Islamic values. Ensure that family interactions and discussions revolve around faith, kindness, and knowledge rather than gossip or idle talk. The blessings of a faith-centered home. A home that is purified from satanic influences and filled with worship, knowledge, and faith becomes a source of tranquility, barakah, and divine protection. It is a place where children grow up with strong Islamic values, where families unite in prayer, and where the heart finds rest in the remembrance of Allah. Allah promises, "Those who believe and whose hearts find comfort in the remembrance of Allah truly. It is in the remembrance of Allah that hearts find peace." Surah Ar-Ra'd 13:28. Final thoughts and dua for blessings. As we strive to create homes that are spiritually pure, let us turn to Allah in supplication, asking for His guidance and blessings. The voice you selected does not support this language. Please click the upper right corner to switch to another voice. The voice you selected does not support this language. O Allah, make our homes places of your remembrance, protected from Shaytan, and filled with mercy and blessings. O Allah, forgive our sins, guide us to your straight path, and grant us homes overflowing with faith, peace, and happiness. Ameen. Stay connected with Ummah Faith Journey. Dear brothers and sisters, let us take this knowledge and turn it into action. If you found this beneficial, make sure to like this video to support the spread of Islamic knowledge. Subscribe to Faith Journey for more spiritual insights. Share this message with your loved ones because spreading knowledge is an act of Sadaqah Jariyah, continuous charity. May Allah guide us all, protect our homes from every form of evil, and grant us peace, faith, and success in this life and the hereafter. Until next time, keep seeking wisdom. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.